Hi, in this video I would like to walk through your assignment. Now in this particular assignment you're really just open-ended. Now I will post some topic ideas in both the folder for syllabus and assignments. You'll find a list of some topics there. I'll also put it in the syllabus and in assignments and in the support videos. I'll put them in both those folders. But pick a topic that you think you'd like to do a little research on and how it affects Canadian society. So in this particular assignment, you're going to be making a video. Now, before you start to get anxious about, oh no, I haven't made a video before, I have provided some support videos for you, and I'm going to walk you through, and I've given you a lot of instructions within the document to help you with this. And so really, you're going to be making a video. You're going to be doing research using two pieces of research sources that come from the Georgian College Library, and I have a video that also walks you through generally how to use that. So you're going to have two pieces of research that's going to help answer a question. Now, you're not proving anything. You're really just trying to lighten up the topic area a bit and sort of learn something. And you can sort of treat it sort of like if you were doing a PSA. You know, you're doing a public service announcement, you're working with the population of people in front of you, you're going to do a talk, and you're going to inform them on something that's related to our course, sociology. The chapters are fair game. Anywhere in those chapters that you feel you want to do something or a topic on, or a topic, maybe you're interested in some of the issues of COVID and how that affects society. You know, the social norms that we've once had are now social norms. We're adjusting to social distance, use masks, so maybe you want to do some research on that. The point is, two pieces of legitimate, academically sound research from the Georgian Library. You're going to create a video using PowerPoint, Prezi, Keynote, whichever preferred medium that you like. And you're going to do it in such a manner as to say, what is your research question? What does your research say? There is no opinion. And create a PowerPoint or a Keynote or a Prezi that walks through your presentation. Now, it's a few key points, and I'll go through the whole assignment to help make it more clear. What I've done on your page 1, well, actually not page 1, I guess it would be page 2, is to sort of briefly overview the assignment and then basically give you some insight as to, you know, what things could you keep in mind while doing this. Now, when you do your research, formulate your question, get an idea about why is this important to Canadian society, and then use your research as a way of coming up with some of the answers or some of the options for how to explain your research question. Now, you can create it in a PowerPoint or a Keynote or a Prezi, but what's really important is don't put a whole bunch of writing in it. What I want you to do is to try to translate your thoughts into pictures, graphics, graphs, charts, things that help make your assignment stand out and make known what you're trying to communicate using images. Kind of like the videos that I've been producing for you in this course. Now, it's going to be due November 27 at 5 p.m. and that's week 10. So you've got 10 weeks to develop this. Now, what you're going to be posting is the PDFs of your two sources. Now, you're going to need to make a script. You're going to be speaking in your video. You won't be necessarily seen. That's a choice you can make. And in the video on how to use Screencast-O-Matic, which is the recommended software I'm recommending, it's a website actually, then you can use just the screen recording, just record your computer screen and talk to your computer, preferably with a microphone to improve the quality of the audio. You're going to talk, it will record, and then you can use a share URL. It's not unlike when you have a YouTube video you want to share with a friend. You click on the share feature and it allows you to pick up a URL, a copy and paste into your email or your text, and then you can send it off and your friend can then click on that link and see the video. You're going to do that for me. So what I want posted would be your two PDFs, your PDF of your script. A lot of the videos that you'll watch of mine have been me reading a script. Now, some of that is I have the knowledge base that helps me make it sound a little smoothly, but I also use a teleprompter. And that enables me to read my script. Now, you won't have the benefit of a teleprompter, but you will have a script, and that will enable you to read it. So ideally, read it more than once so you're familiar, so that you can come across as being knowledgeable. So 2 PDFs of your sources, 1 PDF of your script, and a share URL from either Screencast-O-Matic. And in the video that I've made to show you how to use the software, I've also shown you about how to set up an account where you can post your video and get that share URL. Now, you may choose to save it as an MP4 and then put it into YouTube and give me that share URL, and that is fine. Just do not post an MP4. 50 students posting MP4s would make our Blackboard shell some people won't be able to post. It will limit. We have limited space, so the share URL. Now, the rest of the instructions really are step by step on how you might do this in the easiest, more smoothest way. And what I've indicated on page 4, I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, is what is in your video. You're going to introduce your topic. You're going to present a summary of what the sources said, not your opinion. And you're going to talk about what are the implications to Canadian society. If you've done it on gun violence, what's the implications of your topic to Canadian society? If you've done it on COVID and social distancing guidelines and social norms, so what are the implications to Canadian society if we all conform or don't conform or somewhere in between? And then lastly, you're going to name your sources. So in your video, you're going to have a PowerPoint presentation. Don't post your PowerPoint. I've also indicated how important it is to use Screencast-O-Matic. Now, you may have made videos before and have another method, like I do. And if you want to use that method and post your video, you don't need to put your face in it, okay? You don't need to video yourself like me or do green screen. Just PowerPoint. Just like you're presenting in front of a class with the PowerPoint presentation. You're going to record your voice and the screen of the images that you've put there, and that's what your video will be. So on the last page of your assignment, it's just a breakdown of the content, the breakdown of how to earn the grades. Now, the first 2 areas are both worth 20%, and what's important is to bear in mind with multimedia presentation is have at it and have fun with your multimedia component, whether it's PowerPoint, Keynote, or Prezi, or some other method. Enjoy and fun. The more you understand your question, the more you understand your research, the easier it is to find graphics. Also, the earlier you start, the easier it is to do. If you leave it all to the last minute, it's going to be a real struggle, and you'll start to panic. And I really don't want you to do that, because you're going to reach out to ask for help 3 days before it's due, and it's going to be hard to do when we can't meet. Okay, so please make every effort to get at this as early as you can. Reach out and ask for my support, and I will be open to helping you in any way I can. Okay? I hope that's been helpful. It's a fun assignment. I'll post those topics. Feel free to explore topics of your own. I'm happy to offer any assistance if you're not quite sure, but you have an idea and you want to bounce it off me. Feel free to do that. I hope this video has been helpful. I hope you enjoy the assignment. And if you... what I'll make sure you notice in week 10, you should be able to go to week 10 right away and see that there's a link to your video assignment. And it's a journal, so when you click on it, it will allow you to create a post, and that's where you'll do it. Now, I'll show an example of how you use those journals in the Blackboard overview. So make sure that you watch Blackboard overview video. It's posted in the first announcement. It'll be in support videos, and it will also be in, I think I'm going to put it in the video, the syllabus and assignments, and I'll put it in week 1. So it's multiple places for you to find it, but please take the opportunity and walk you through how to navigate Blackboard, and which will include how to post your assignment. Okay? Good luck, everybody, and look forward to having a semester with you and maybe meeting you either online or virtually. Bye now.